Bedroom eyes. This is an expression that refers to when a person looks at another with sexual longing. You know how you use your eyes to attract. You might send a message with your eyes. And so if your eyes are very sexy, they might make them think of the bedroom. So they're called bedroom eyes. This next one, lover, is often misunderstood and misused. In fact, what do you call someone that you have sex with? You call them your lover. So he's my lover. She's my lover. Hey, lover, lover boy. It has everything to do with sex. You do not introduce your partner to someone as your lover unless you want to tell them that this is the person you're having sex with. If that is what you want to do, you want to say instead you would say he's my boyfriend or she's my girlfriend, because you think it means someone you love and you just add the ER on the end like in English for people. But that's not true in this case. Lover means someone you have sex with. The next one is called friends with benefits. This is an expression that means to sleep with someone or have sex with someone who is your friend, but you're just friends. It's not a serious relationship, even though you have sex. And it just refers to the benefits of being friends, friends with benefits. You're friends and you get to have sex too. You even see movies with this title called Friends with Benefits. It's such a popular expression. Here's an example sentence. Are they dating? No, they're not in a relationship. They're just friends with benefits. This is a good time to ask you to hit the like button and subscribe if you find value in these educational videos. The next expression is seeing someone. To see someone means you are dating someone. I'm seeing John. We are dating. We're seeing each other. The ing form is in the expression, but you can't use see, the word to see, in the ing form. Otherwise, you would have to say looking or watching instead. So this is an expression. I'm seeing someone. I'm dating someone. This next expression, a six-pack, is quite a popular expression, and it means those sexy, strong stomach muscles that men and women have. So the stomach is so strong that you can see the definition of the muscles, and so you would say she has a six-pack, or look at his six-pack. Another word for six-pack is a washboard, because in the old days when people did laundry, before there was a laundry machines, they would use a washboard. And so the washboard looks like the stomach, or the stomach muscles and their definition look like a washboard from the old days. To have the hots for someone. This means to want someone. You like them so much that they make you feel hot, I guess you could say. It really means that you are into that person. For example, Jeff has the hots for her. He really likes her a lot. To turn someone on. This means when someone gets you sexually aroused, you are turned on. You are turned on. So when you see someone that you really like that makes you feel warm and fuzzy like that, you could say, you turn me on, if you say it to them directly. She turns me on if you're talking about someone else, or he. What a turn on. Wow, she's such a turn on. He's such a turn on. But it's important that you know this is not just about how someone looks. It could be by someone's appearance. So you can be turned on by someone's appearance. They look so great, you like the look. Or by someone's behavior. They do something that makes you feel like they're super sexy. And it's a turn on. To sleep with someone. This means two things. You can say two example sentences for you are I slept with her and you mean sleep, or I slept with her or him and you mean we had sex. So there's two meanings, sleep and sex. You can't tell the difference unless you use the context. So you have to use the context or the situation to know which meaning it is. Here's some slang words for men that have many lovers or that are really good with meeting women and dating women. We would call him, these are words for him, a playboy, a bad boy, a playboy, a player, Don Juan, which is a sexy man, Casanova, who was really great with the ladies, and a womanizer, someone who knows how to manipulate women. So you could also say he sleeps around a lot. You just learned in the previous slide that to sleep with someone means to have sex with them. So, a playboy is going to have sex with lots of different women. He sleeps around a lot. To lead someone on is an idiom, and this idiom means to make someone think you are interested in them romantically when you are not interested. So it really is to encourage someone to continue to like you when you are not interested in a relationship with them. You are kind of wasting their time by leading them on, but they stick around because they're hopeful that you might show some affection towards them. So it's not a very nice thing to do, but lots of us do it because we like the attention from someone who is interested in us. To have the hots for someone is an idiom, and this idiom means that you are sexually attracted to someone. So you have the hots for them. They make you hot. They your blood boils a little. You're like, oh, she's hot. You hear that expression a lot too. So you can say, I have the hots for her, or he has the hots for her, or she has the hots for him, like that. My type. This is a really popular expression. To have a type means that you like a certain look. So she's my type. Maybe he likes tall women. Jeff likes a tall woman with long hair. She's his. Not my type is the opposite. So not my type means you don't like the look. For example, Jeff likes a curvy woman. She's too thin. She's not his type. Okay, we're going to get a little naughty now. That means the next few ones are a little bit sassy, a little bit, Okay, here we go. To be horny, to feel sexy, and to want to have sex. It's that feeling you have, and sex will satisfy you. So I'm horny, or I'm so horny, you could say. This one's a little naughty too. Spank me. Naughty, by the way, means a little bad. Like it's cute and sassy, but a little bad. Spank me. Slap my bum. Hit my bum in a sexy way. So to spank someone usually refers to hitting a child when they're bad. But in this case, it has a sexual naughty meaning. Ooh, I've been bad. You should hit me, but not hard, So, ooh, spank me, Santa, as I have been a naughty girl. Okay, here's some more sexy talk. So spank me is obviously sexy talk from the previous slide, but you could also say, you sexy thing, or I want you. Remember, that's a TCH sound. Want you. I want you. Oh, I want you so bad. That means that you want to have sex with someone. These are words that will turn on your partner. And when you feel so turned on by all that sexy talk, you could say to your partner, take me now. That means I want to sleep with you now. Let's go have sex. And there's this sense of urgency and sexiness to it. Take me now. And the next one is to score with someone. So this one's not as nice, and you shouldn't kiss and tell. More on that in a moment. But sometimes you do, and so you might tell your friend, I scored. I got her phone number. Or it could mean I had sex with her, depending on the context, of course. I scored. Yay for me. Now, this expression is a little nicer, to make out with someone. It means to kiss and touch someone sexually. And by saying make out with someone, you're not really giving all the details. You're keeping some of the secrets to it. So you could say, for example, we made out last night, and I wouldn't know if you just kissed or if there was more, but I know that you made it. So hopefully you noticed that I said made out with, because that's the past tense. If I'm talking about last night, then that's the past tense of to make out. The next one is a synonym for making out, to make out, and it's called to fool around with someone. So it also means to kiss and touch sexually. And again, it doesn't tell you how much or how little. So it keeps some of your secrets too. So we fooled around last night. So that would be the past tense. Now, if you actually want to talk about sex, there's two popular expressions to use: make love to someone and have sex with someone. There is a difference though, and you should know the difference between the two. Make love to someone, you say this when you're talking about someone you're in a loving relationship with. and it's nicer. It's nicer to say make love. Have sex is more direct, so it's a little bit less informal, in fact, and it's not quite as nice. So you would say have sex with someone when you may or may not be in a relationship with someone. So it's a little more emotionally distant than make love, which implies a quickie. So you might guess the meaning of this. It comes from the word quickly. So quickie. We don't have time for a long, passionate evening, so we'll have sex quickly. And sometimes a quickie is short and sweet and very lovely. So let's have a quickie. Do you want to have a quickie? You know, lots of these expressions you do hear in the movies. And so here's another one. Popular baseball references for sex. Often you'll hear kids talking about first base. I got to first base. That means a kiss. And of course, second base is to touch under her shirt. Third base is hands down the pants. And then fourth base, you can imagine, is the home run. Baseball expressions for to kiss and tell. This one you heard me make reference to before. And this is when someone talks about the kissing and touching after the fact. So you tell the secret. You tell your friends what you did with the girl or with the guy if you're a girl or whoever. It can hurt a girl's reputation if you kiss and tell. So gentlemen don't usually kiss and tell, and ladies don't either. No strings attached. This is an idiomatic expression, and it is a little bit difficult to understand. It means no hidden movements or motives, a no hidden plan, no expectations. It is just what it is. So we're talking about a relationship here. So maybe you're just friends and you want to go to the movies together, and you might say no strings attached. So I have no expectations. I don't expect you to pay for it. Don't think it's a date. It's not a real date, something like that. Here's an example sentence. John and I spend time together, but we have no strings attached. So we are not in a relationship. No one said anything. No one's expecting anything. We're just hanging out. It is what it is. To have a crush on someone. This is really cute. A crush means you like someone. You are infatuated with them. They may or may not know that you like them. You can have a crush on a movie star and they don't know that you even exist, for example. So it can be one-sided or maybe not, but usually it's just not expressed. It's something you feel, but they don't know about it. You haven't told them about it. You have a crush on someone. A cougar. This is a slang word that refers to the situation of when a young man dates a sexy older woman, and she is the cougar. So she's called a cougar. She's a sexy older girlfriend. Maybe she's in her 40s, but she's dating a much younger man, maybe in his 20s or 30s. And so you could call her a cougar. Now, a cougar is a mountain lion. So it's kind of a fun expression. In fact, a little personal information about me, you could call me a cougar because my husband is 5 years younger than I am. Here are some slang expressions to express, or slang words to express attraction. So for a guy, you can call him a stud. What a stud. He's a stud. Or you could say a dreamboat. Oh, he's a dreamboat. And for her, what a babe. Babe. She's a babe. And man, she's drop dead gorgeous. Now, drop dead gorgeous is another expression to learn, and that really means she is so beautiful, so gorgeous that you see her and you drop dead from the shock of how beautiful she is. To go on a blind date. Maybe this is an expression you have heard before. To go on a blind date is to go on a date with someone you have not met before in person. Someone has arranged this meeting and you're going in blind. You've got something covering your eyes you can't see. You've never seen what this person looks like. So blind dates can be tricky or dangerous. You just don't know if they're going to be good or bad, really. This next expression's really cute. The honey-do list. It's honey, could you do? Honey, can you do that? Honey. It means the chores a wife asks her husband to do. You could say husband asks the wife, but traditionally it's, for example, honey, can you paint the baby's room? Honey, could you take out the garbage, please? The honey. To use a pickup line on someone. So a pickup line means it's a clever sentence meant to grab the attention of someone you want to meet and hopefully start something romantic with. So maybe you're at a nightclub or a bar and some guy comes up to you and says, "Hey, your father was a thief. He stole the stars from the sky and put them in your eyes." He's paying you a silly compliment, but that's a pickup line. "Hey baby, what's your sign?" So these next few expressions are slang expressions for wanting sex, and they are a little bit disrespectful. So you might have this conversation with someone you know, and sort of, here they are. "I'd tap that. I'd tap that. I'd do her. I'd do him." And you'll notice that the H is dropped here. "I'd do her. I'd do him. I'd tap that. I'd do him. I'd do her." To hook up with someone. To hook up with someone means to meet and become sexually intimate. So maybe you just meet at a bar or a party, or you meet through friends, whatever, and then you become sexually intimate together from that meeting. So it can be someone you know, or it can be the first time you became sexually intimate together, or it could be someone you don't know and you just met that night. To hook up with someone. And the past tense would be hooked, ed. Sounds like a T. I hooked up with. An example sentence is, "We met at the airport and we hooked up that night." To break up with someone. This means to end the romantic relationship and be a couple no more. So when you break up with someone, you're probably breaking someone's heart too. "She broke up with me yesterday." So the past tense of break is broke. She broke up with me yesterday. To blow it is an expression that means that to make a mistake, to ruin the opportunity. So it doesn't have to be about dating. Of course, it can be. You ruined the opportunity. You blew it. So Janet saw me kissing another girl and broke up with me. I blew it. I blew that relationship because I made a mistake. But you can also, I blew the test, or you could say I blew the interview. I made a huge mistake and ruined my opportunity. To want someone back. You want someone back that you have broken up with. So you want to get back together again with the boyfriend or girlfriend that you broke up with. So you want someone back means you made a mistake by breaking up and you really hope to win their heart again. So we broke up last week, but I want him back. I'm going to do everything I can to get him back. Puppy love. This is such a cute expression. It's very popular. You hear it in the movies a lot too. And it refers to immature love between young people, usually children, like when they have this little love affair with each other. They're holding hands or playing together. So, a little girl kisses a little boy. It's puppy love. But it can refer to young teenage love too, immature love. To have a tiff with someone, a tiff. This means a fight. It's slang for a fight. So we had a tiff, we fought, we had a fight. And after you have a fight, you will kiss and make up. So to kiss and make up with someone means you had a fight or a tiff, and then you say you are sorry and now you are happy and together. To fall for someone means to fall in love with someone. So you can say, I'm falling in love with you, but often these days we just say, I'm falling for you, which means I'm falling in love with you. And the next one, love at first sight. You probably know this one. It's a very popular one as well. So it means to know that you love that person the first time that you see them. It was love at first sight for both of us. Man or woman of my dreams. Your desire for a man or a woman. So when you say someone is the man of your dreams, then he's the perfect one for you. or woman of my dreams, she's the perfect one for me. So he's the man of my dreams. Or you could say to the person, you are the woman of my. Loving names that couples call each other. These are called terms of endearment. And it's what you would say to your partner. So you would say honey or hun, which is short for honey. Love, love. They sound the same, but they're spelled differently. Lover. That, of course, you only use in private. You don't use that one in public because it means the person you have sex with, as you remember. Pumpkin. Pumpkin is a cute word that we call each other. And, it's not that sexy, but it is. It's a cute, loving word we use. I don't know why. Darling, babe, sweetheart, and love of mine. So what's your favorite sexy expression in English? Leave a comment below. Kind of keep it a little appropriate. And thank you for watching a video by Melissa Carroll, my English teacher.